several years ago. I had the opportunity to take care of Carlinia after a surgery that she had. And I knew from the very moment that I met her that she was just tenacious and she was just extraordinary. I knew that of her from that very first meeting. Shortly after that, I needed some help with my mom, who came to live with me, and it was just getting too hard to manage, way too hard to manage. Carlinia was the first person I thought of, and I called her, and there were no questions asked. She said, absolutely, you tell me when to be there, how long you need me, no problem whatsoever. And she came and met my mom. My mom fell in love with her, and I knew that she was the right fit. She was going to be the person who could get Mom to do some of the things that I was struggling with. And we became friends, and like I said, it was one of those things. I don't think there was ever anything that I needed done that she hadn't already thought of or had already done. So for that reason, that's why I thought of her.
Well, everything she said was true. And her mom she was a joy. And I can still hear her right now, like when I walk in the morning, I say, good morning. And she would say, I said, how you doing? She said, well, I'm still here. I ain't dead yet. And she was just a joy. And when she passed and everything, it was hard. It really was. But she was saying that she lived a full life, and they just hate to leave us. But every day was a joy to come to work. But we looked at.
Oh, she loved you.
We looked at what was it? Price is Right. And every day, and she was just a joy.
Well, I met Nancy through her partner, Bill. He is on hospice with us. So being at Harbor's Edge as the social worker there, they became part of my patient load.
Load?
Oh, I got a load, yeah. She works full time. That's the number one thing. She works full time. She takes care of Bill. She's been taking care of Bill for 6 years, I believe, is how long he's had frontal lobe dementia. Frontal lobe dementia is a really, really difficult disease. Agitation, behavioral problems, high emotions, low emotions. You just never know what you're going to get. And for somebody to be with a patient with frontal lobe dementia is just amazing. It's been 26 years she's been with Bill, and so yeah, that's why you're sticking by his side.
Well, I have to say, I never thought I'd be a caregiver. Years ago, I had the fun and fortune of working for a company, AmeriGroup, and a lot of what we did is take care of people on Medicaid and Medicare. We had to develop systems of care. We had to figure out how do people use support services, home care, advocates, everything, and create a whole system. So we were so busy designing systems that I never thought I was going to be an actual caregiver in a million years. And what's interesting is some of that experience actually helped me realize that it takes a team of people to do these things. Mm-hmm. But the other thing I would say is, if it's a loved one, it's not a decision. You do it. You just do it. You love the person. You want them to be, as well as they can be. You want to keep them as active as they can be. And some of it is just sort of natural instinct to be a caregiver.
Well, my dad has always been such a genuine person with a big heart. So generous, so caring and giving. And I just thought this would be a special way to recognize him for the person he naturally is, You know, my mom was officially diagnosed with dementia, Alzheimer's last year, but we started noticing signs 3 years ago, and gradually, as you know, with the disease, she just started declining, and so my dad stepped up and never complained about all of the extra work he's had to do, including cooking, which was something that my mom loved. You know, she enjoyed that so much, but over time it just wasn't something she was interested in anymore. And so my dad took that on, in addition to doing yard work and cleaning and also taking care of her. And he never complained, and he always reassured us, you know, to not worry, us being, you know, the children, me and my younger brothers, and, you know, that he would always be there for my mom, loving her, taking care of her, every need. And like I said, he's never complained about it. And it does get pretty stressful and overwhelming at times, especially with the personality changes, you know, because of course she'll always be our mom and his wife, but she's a different person now, and that's been pretty difficult for all of us.
Yeah, you know, I don't expect this gonna happen to her, because we are outgoing husband and wife, you know, we love dancing, you know, we love going somewhere that I know we have no problem, you know, always be happy, you know, don't be stressed, I told her, you know. But lately, you know, when 3 years ago when we went to Philippines, that's what
That's when we first
I
started noticing
noticed it,
signs.
you know, oh my God, how come when we are retired, you know, I thought to myself, help me God, you know, give me more strength so I could take care of my wife, you know. And then, yeah, she listened to me because I always hug her, I love you, you know, you are my life, without you I will never, I will never live. You know, that's why I thank God that give me more strength so I could take care of my wife. Sometimes I can. I want to quit, but I told myself never quit money. That's your life, your wife, you know. But that's why I always pray to Lord, give me more strength.